Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Refke here, and that's Natasha. And I think this will probably be the final one of the, I don't know, we'll just call it Retired at 40 series, parts 1 through whatever, 5 or something. And so that's what I'll do, is I'll make that deal with whoever wants to throw me some breadcrumbs. And not that I really need it, not that I'm begging for money. I'm honestly, I could do whatever. I could do anything. I could do whatever very part-time and have a very comfortable life. And not even put myself out there and just be a private person. But I have just, my conscience is saying I know things and I should share things. It's just not right that all this technology, people from 100 years ago would be smacking me upside the head with 2x4s or sticks or whatever, rough cut 2x4s that are actually 2 inches by 4 inches and not 1.5 inches by 3.5. So anyways, saying, what am I doing? What am I doing? So there's a war going on, in case you didn't know, which a lot of people probably don't know, don't have a clue. The couple that I was talking to at the hot springs had never heard of Alex Jones or Austin, Texas, but I had said I'd heard of chlorinated hot springs before, and everybody bitching about it down in Austin, Texas from Alex Jones. But I'd never, thankfully, experienced it until this place, and I probably won't be back to the largest indoor hot springs pool in North America, supposedly. Although the one in Idaho Springs is I don't know, it's probably a little bit smaller, I guess. It can't be much smaller though, but this one had 2 indoor pools, a hot one and it felt cold, but it was 80 degrees after, it felt cold after you got in the hot one. But so, to get to the point, anyone that wants to see me completely kick some globalist ass, and I'm not joking, I'm pissed on some respect on how this country has been run into the frickin' ground by these animals, by these control freak sons of bitches. I don't know what to say. I'll try to keep most of these clean, but I think it's probably important that at least maybe one video I just let it out, because I tell you what, I've got an image ingrained into me from an older, I don't think I actually said this in a video, I just thought about it, and so I'll say it now. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but this older overweight lady down by her deep freeze in the basement or the porch or something, it looked like, at probably 2-3 in the morning, because she couldn't sleep, and she just went on an absolute rant, and I'll never forget it. And I tell you what, it's been years ago since I've seen that video, so I probably have to do at least one, but I try to keep it more positive and not put that stuff out there as far as just more negativity and more negative energy in the community. And anyways, yeah, I'm ready to kick some butt. I'm sick and tired of it. They put me out of business too many times now, and now they took my retirement away from me. I was making $50 a day, 7 days a week on average, and it was working, and it was great, and it was, honestly, I probably can live on half that. I was just getting into it, and I had thankfully just cashed out a few $100 and got some supplies and had some cash and had a little bit left over, and the next day BitConnect shut down their lending platform because of regulations, or the regulators were coming after them, or however they worded it, and then also a very negative community which was tarnishing their reputation. And DeVore also said the exact same two things, but they were more detailed and they were a little more positive, and a little bit more specific, and they had, instead of 2 sentences, they had paragraphs of information, and they put out an email, and they sent us all out an email. They didn't just shut down, and, well, they didn't really give us notice. Well, technically, actually, had I got their email right away, it would have been more than fair notice, to be honest with you, on that platform. So I don't think they're all scams. I think there's actually somebody really needs to keep one open, and I think you saw the deer, hopefully, and do it and just prove it. I mean, how can that not be possible to make 1 or 2% a day? Oh, there's a bunch more back there. On 1 or 2% a day on 24-hour a day, highly volatile trading, automated trading bot. With if you know anything about the technical charts, why couldn't you do that with this type of a market? You could make money a lot of times on the way up and on the way down, just by basically, I think you'd pretty much call it margin trading. I mean, there's all kinds of, there's so many different things involved with trading, and to have a robot that can do probably 100 things at the same time and never get tired and do it 24 hours a day, I don't know why that's not possible. But maybe the world's just not ready for it yet. For a 1% a day interest rate on your money, that's 30% per month, 365% per year, simple interest. And so compound interest is somewhere, I think, around 1,500% per year. 15x meters, so $100 into $1,500, and $1,500, whatever that would be. Well, it was going to be, for what I was doing, around between 60 and 70,000 in 2 full years off of $100, and that was to compound it all. But then I was in it for 6 months, and it turned 1,500 into $5,000 within a short time. And then I took out, I think I was able to get out about $1,000 in there somewhere too, and compound it to about $5,000 all at the same, within, I don't know, about 6 months. It worked great. It worked awesome. And they just wussed out just a little too soon, and then the fact that they wussed out made other people wuss out, and it made the other lending platforms' coins just tank, because everybody's too skeptical. Along with me, I did not reinvest in Devore. I just held on to the little bit that I had, that I was gonna, hopefully the coin would go up, and then I can loan half and keep half, and not just loan everything all at the same time all at once like I did with BitConnect. But it didn't work out the same way. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'm going to conclude this series here, and hopefully you enjoyed the beautiful drive, and we'll just see what happens. One way or the other, I'll probably still keep making YouTube videos, because I just think it's a good service just to get, and it feels good to get your thoughts out there and be heard, especially living under the grid. And often, not really just having one neighbor that comes through, and not, I'm not that social of a person anyway, so this will be a good social life, probably a little bit for me too. And then also, hopefully, people can be inspired and educated and entertained all at the same time. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and have a great day. What do you think, Josh? Yeah. Good girl. Seen several bobcats already in the last couple of years living here. It's been great. See you real soon, ladies and gents.